All right, guys. As I start to wrap up the podcast, you start coming up on situations and things that I kind of realize a lot of customers and consumers don't understand or know. This putter is a perfect example. I was getting ready to put this on eBay. My dad was like, my initials are the same. I'll keep it. I like the Newports. Just let me know what it's worth. So I went online. I did some research. I learned something myself. I knew there were 2 versions of this. I didn't realize there were 3, and I didn't realize why. So this is the middle version. They were all run at the same time. They were run by 3 different milling houses. One was done by BOS Golf out in California. That's who I send all of my refinishes to. The most expensive one is the sole stamp. This TI3 logo is on the sole. And it was done by Bettenardi before Bettenardi was Bettenardi. So that's why it's worth money. This one's worth a little bit of money. You see the stamp has a circle around it, the lining around the outside of the stamp. There's also another version that was done by Scotty's brand new milling house. There's rumors as to why they did it, but there's a white line around the insert, and there's no white lines around this. The rumor is Scotty couldn't quite get the milling right on the size of the Teryllium insert, so they just filled it with polymer. Whereas Bettenardi and BOS Golf have been doing inserts for years and knew how to do it. So this putter is the middle of the road. The Bettenardi version's probably worth somewhere around $1,000. This one's probably worth somewhere around $750. And then the inline regular one with the white around the insert that Scotty did is probably worth, I don't know, anywhere from $300 to $500. But it just goes back to me telling you guys all the time, you got to know what you're buying, right? Circle T head covers are the ones that you see online, bootlegged like crazy. Scotty grips, you know, if it smells like rubber, it's not a Scotty grip. There's so much detail into merchandising stuff, you know. When I had a shop, I was anal about where the logo was, the size of the logo, what the logo was, right? I went through a battle for a few months to try to get my owner to let me change the logo. There's details that go into marketing and merchandising. There's a science to it. Eye levels in the shop, what you're looking for. Brian with the great idea of the football helmets as a tournament prize, right? Something different that'll look cool in the background of an office Zoom call or something. There's so many ways to market golf. Unfortunately, you see so many companies come out trying to be swag and they're just kind of corny. That's the golf pro's responsibility to make sure he keeps his shop relevant. That's what I was good at. I've been doing it since I was a kid. My father was a football coach. I spent time ordering uniforms. How many of you get to say they changed their high school's colors? That's right. Bedford Folk used to be green and yellow. My senior year, I ordered basketball uniforms, Vegas gold and forest green. It stuck. I'm pretty good when it comes to stuff like that. I have an eye. I know what people like. I see what people want. Most people think I'm just this miserable curmudgeon because I walk with my head down and I'm miserable. Most of the time, it's because I'm in pain. That and I can't feel the bottom of my feet. So a lot of times when I'm walking and I don't acknowledge people because I'm looking down, it's so I don't trip and fall down. I walk with sight. I know how far the ground is. That's why I struggle when I play with glasses compared to contacts. Depth perception and feel is huge for me. I thought the podcast would give people a chance to see a side of me that a lot of people don't get to see. The fun, laughing, having some talking shit on the golf course. Unfortunately, my health didn't get well and I couldn't play. So now we're heading to Florida. We're going to do the best we can to make as much money as we can and probably not do much more with golf. But I'll still chime in here and there when I see some little tricks like this. Let's go.